Welcome back to another Christmas Movie Fridays. Before I get started with today's film that's in the title, I just want to point out right now, the FCC voted to repeal the title to net neutrality. Although we've lost the round this time, it still has to go through Congress and the Supreme Court, which the Supreme Court is pro-net neutrality. We may have another shot at this. We may have a winning chance to win this thing. But anyways, that aside, let's talk about TV movies. What is it with these things, and probably direct-to-DVD movies, that makes it so easy to review? Like, there was so much that went on in Home Alone 5, The Holiday Heist, when it was released on ABC Family, that I'm like, I think I have a movie for the Fur Guy to review. Because that film was just so weak, it was just terrible. And awful. Not the worst thing I've ever seen, but awful. But now having seen Home Alone 4, or at least the way that this pie says it, Home Alone Taking Back the House, this one kinda got me thinking, possibly, freaking possibly, TV movies are easy to review. They just are. But let's talk about this movie here. So first off, this is a TV movie released sometime around the early 2000s, with it being released in 2002 when aired on ABC. Yes, ABC, America Broadcasting Company. So in this film, outside of it being like part of another family, like in 3 and 5, this focuses way back on the McAllisters. Except, they're being played by different actors, and oddly enough, they trimmed down the family that were in the first 2 movies. So, you don't get to see the extended family. No. Far from it. You only get to see Buzz, and you get to see Megan. That's all you get to see. I mean, you do get to see the mother and the father, which are Peter and Kate McAllister. So, that's interesting. But also, guess who comes back in this picture? Marv. Except it's not the same Marv. Far from it. It's the Marv being played by, I forget who he was in Third Rock from the Sun, but if I remember right, what was he? Harry, that's it. He was Harry in Third Rock from the Sun. Which, to be quick and to get it out of the way, his role in Third Rock from the Sun is very funny. Not as goofy or over the top as John Lithgow, but still funny. I like it fair enough. It's one of my few favorite things to watch. It's one of my favorites. But with that in mind, let's focus on the plot. Peter is getting a divorce from his wife, and Kevin is given the option to spend Christmas time with his new rich girlfriend, Natalie. And of course, after being tortured by, after Kevin winds up getting tormented by Buzz about it, he decides, screw it, I'm going to spend Christmas with my father, because it hints at it throughout the whole movie, you know? And, of course, he rides down there and he's introduced to some of the family that... I shouldn't say family, it's more or less the butler and the maid, which is Molly Merchant. Seriously, what kind of a silly name is that? And, of course, Mr. Prescott, who is the butler, but also the ones looking at the security of the house. But as it goes on, we suddenly find out that, of course, Marv and some new person that's come into the picture of his life is wanting to break into the house and, of course, steal just about everything. Because, I don't know. I really don't know the reason. They're just there because they want to, like, try and get rich from the house? The first plot had Marv and Harry go after, like, basically robbing the houses of their anything that's, like, valuable and priceless. The second one had them going after a toy store, stealing all of the donations to a children's hospital in New York. Third film is about some, like, group of terrorists that's getting a missile defense chip from a kid who is a very geeky yet powerful, like, person of technology and all that. Holiday heist. They're going after a painting. I don't know. I don't know what the hell the purpose of the rest of these movies are. They just serve no purpose. Home Alone 4, on the other hand, really? They're just going after, like, they're just breaking in there for whatever reason. I don't think it's even explained at all why they're breaking in. I think it's just for the hell of it. They're breaking in just for the hell of it. Best explanation ever! Not. So yeah, as Kevin is playing around the house, enjoying the new house that his father has with his rich girlfriend, it's suddenly that Kevin questions Mr. Prescott, especially since he's acting a little bit off-putting. The maid is perfectly fine for whatever Kevin goes through. However, he has his suspicions with Mr. Prescott, as of course Marv and his girlfriend wind up at least breaking in here and there. That from there, nobody believes him. Again, much like Holiday Heist, but not like Home Alone 1 and 2, where Kevin's all alone and he has to face against Marv and Harry and try to fight the house. Or at least, like, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Basically, he's defending a house. The second one, he's defending Duncan's toy chest from having the money being stolen from the donations that's going to be proceeded to a children's hospital in New York. That's a good idea. Like, they're good explanations. I don't understand what they were doing. Oh, no, wait. They were planning to steal the prince. The prince, really? They're gonna hold the prince for ransom? Is that what their plan was? Who knows? I don't even know at all. Because this film is terrible. and you could probably expect what will happen during the rest of this. The twist villain, obviously, is the maid. And it turns out Mr. Prescott isn't the baddie. And from there, Kevin winds up booby-trapping nearly just about every single part of the whole house. And from there, they catch Marv and his girlfriend, as well as the maid. And that's where the story ends. Oh, no, wait, there's one more. They pick up the prince, and the prince decides they want to celebrate Christmas with the McAllisters. Yes, almost forgot about that plot. I don't know what it is with Christmas movies, but they just don't seem to work right with me. Or at least I don't understand what makes them so good. There can be some good TV movies here and there. I mean, for Pete's sake, like, I still have some of the Halloween Town movies on DVD. But in all seriousness, I don't see a purpose on why there should be a continuation on Home Alone. Holiday Heist is a terrible film. It could give me enough material for me to review it. Who knows? Fourth film, it feels too easy. I just don't think I should even review the fourth film if I were to allegedly bring back the third guy. Honestly, you guys can know this is a bad Christmas movie. Nothing about it stands out. It feels rehashed. Plus, it also uses the twist villain cliche that in recent years Pixar's been using. And it's annoying. It gets annoying really, really, really fast. With that in mind, Home Alone 4, or Home Alone Taking Back the House, whatever you want to call it, is a zero zippo nothing. Not worth the time. One's enough for me. So, at least the one thing to be at least glad of is that Christmas is almost here. We just got just about 2 weeks away from Christmas, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what I'll review for December 25th, or at least next week. Hopefully I might be able to take a break and at least take a look at a good Christmas movie for once. But it's questionable. Home Alone Holiday Heist. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? And what are your opinions on made-for-TV movies overall? What are your thoughts are? Comment below and let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, just look around if you want to see more. And as always, I'm the Fred Guy, and I'll see you guys for the next movie.